My father actually served in the military in Vietnam. When he came back from Vietnam, he was a changed man. He was violent. He got hooked on drugs, and the war, he might not have died in the war, but eventually the things that happened to him in Vietnam led to him doing what many soldiers are doing nowadays, and that's killing himself. So I can empathize with any family that goes through this. He did serve his country, and again, it's Memorial Day, so I don't want to be a bummer to everybody, but there's more fallen soldiers out there than just the ones that die on the battlefield. So support your mental health program, support your mental health charities for soldiers, and happy Memorial Day, man. And on a positive note, God bless America. Everybody out there have a great Memorial Day. Thanks a lot.
My grandfather was a captain. I don't know much about the details because this was told by my parents. He was taken as a prisoner of war on some island, and he eventually died there because he was a high-ranking officer, which whoever captured him didn't, want him released. So I'd like to say that cherish your loved ones because not everybody has them around, and one day they might not be around anymore.
Uncle Bill was a tail gunner in World War II. He drank a lot. He I don't know that he was ever really particularly happy with himself. I know he had a lot of flashbacks, and he ultimately was admitted to a nursing home. From that point forward, I realized that the military really wasn't treating our veterans right. They weren't. They didn't take care of you when you got home, and I thought that was extremely unfair.
I'm a Vietnam veteran from the Navy from 1970 to 1974. The majority of people that live in this country that don't haven't a clue of what goes into protecting these freedoms that you have out here. Freedom isn't free. People like us pay for it.
I'm doing this video in regards to Preston Bartholomew. He was a Marine unit, 2nd Force Marine. We deployed, and he never made it back. Even amongst the craziest of battles, craziest of war, you could find someone special, and you can still cling to the memory of them.
It's amazing how many people don't know what Memorial Day is. I think it's the day to cook up the barbecue and the hot dogs and bring out the beer and party. Memorial Day is a very important time to recognize what veterans do for the country. And there are restaurants right here in San Jose that are offering free dinner all day on Memorial Day for vets. So it's exciting, because I remember how vets were treated during the Vietnam War. We were spit at and swore at when I walked down the streets of LA, and now, you wear a uniform and you get respect anywhere. So the world has changed, I think, in a good way.
Americans understand their phone in front of their hand. That's all they understand. History to them is flushing the toilet 5 minutes ago. It's pathetic. Our country needs more caring people. Whether it's civilian or military, we need more caring people.
I'd like to honor some of my fellow Marines who have fallen during my time in service. Your sacrifice means a lot to us and our country. I hope everybody has a safe and good Memorial weekend, and let's not forget what it's actually about.
I served 5 years in the Army. I was in the 1st and 24th Infantry Division out of Fort Lewis, Washington. I did 2 tours in Iraq in the city of Mosul. There's a stigma on vets where they label us as violent and unstable, and that's very unfair. We may not all be cuddly, but we show our love in different ways. We risk our lives for the ones we care about, for one another, and for our country. I know you've probably heard this before, but remember that Memorial Day isn't just another day off, if you happen to get off, or another day for a barbecue. It's about those who served our country who are no longer with us.